Hey guys, it's Natalie. Welcome back to my channel for another video. So today we're going to be talking about the 10 steps to take to start your online boutique. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So step number one, please understand that this is a business. The next 9 steps will be actual, but I need to talk about this first because a common mistake I see with boutique owners is that they start thinking this is going to be just a easy, fun, selling clothes online, making some easy money. But just like you have to start Amazon, and just like you have to start Best Buy, you need to also start your business in that same respect, understanding that this is actually a real business. And if you treat it as such, it will flow as such. If you treat it as a hobby, it will always be that, and you'll barely make any money. So number one, please understand that this is actually a business, and I need you to treat it as such. Number two, determine what your brand is. So when I say what is your brand, you want to give this some thought. So what is your business? Who will you be selling to? What will you be selling them? You want to know this from the very beginning because this is going to be what everything else you do should flow from. Who are you selling to, and what are you going to be selling them? The third thing is to secure your name. So once you understand what you want your name to be, you have to actually make sure that it's available. And there's many different ways to do this. If you want to form an LLC, you have to make sure that that name is available in your state. You can check your state's database. You can just look online and search like available LLC names in the state of Florida, right? Something like that. You can search their database to make sure that name is actually available. You can also consult a lawyer. They can probably look it up for you as well. You also want to make sure that that name is also available online. So you want to secure your name legally, but also secure your name online. Just because a name is available in your state does not mean they don't already own that domain online. So I like to go to places like GoDaddy.com to search and see like, okay, is my name available on this site? You can go to GoDaddy.com, put your name in, and see if the site is available. If it's not, then choose another name. But you want to do this first before you become attached to a name, because it might not even be available in your state or where you're located or online, okay? Step number 4 is to take care of the legal things. Now, I'm no lawyer, so I'm not going to give you any legal advice, but you want to take care of the legal things. You can consult a lawyer or the Secretary of State for wherever you live to get help on these next steps. So you want to figure out what business entity are you going to form. Are you going to be an LLC, a sole proprietorship, incorporation, S corp? I can't recommend any. I am an LLC and I'm going into becoming an S corp. That's because that's just what my accountant suggested. So you should definitely seek legal advice from someone who is qualified to give you that advice. They cost different things in different places, but I highly recommend you guys. It's really easy to just go on Instagram, find a lawyer or an accountant who seems like they're credible, and just ask for a consultation. Sometimes it's free, sometimes it's like $100, but that can save you a lot of money and time by getting the best help legally for your business. In step number 4, you also want to get your seller's permit. This is going to be different everywhere. So this may be called a seller's permit. This could be called a tax and sales use permit. That's what it's called in Texas. It could be called a resale certificate. This is all the same thing. Again, it's going to differ by state. I get a lot of questions like, okay, well, where do I get this from? Girl, I live in Texas, okay? So I can tell you where to get it in Texas. You get it from the controller's office online at Texas. And I think for Florida, you get it at Sunbiz because I'm from Florida. But you just want to simply Google seller's permit and put your state. And it might pop up something different, but we have to be ready to do our research. It's going to take some digging, and that's okay. When I started my business, I started it in only 3 weeks, 21 days, but 300 hours I sat on this couch doing my research. But you definitely want to get a seller's permit. You're going to need this in order to buy inventory, which is going to be one of our next steps. Also, legally, I highly recommend you guys getting a business bank account because you just want to be able to easily see where all your transactions were for the year when it comes to doing your taxes. Again, when it comes to taxes, I recommend checking out an accountant. I'm only saying this, I'm hopefully this is helping you guys in some way so far. I get a lot of questions on like, well, how do I do my sales tax and how do I do my LLC? And it's like, I cannot give you guys advice on that because it's a legal matter, and if you mess it up, don't come for me, okay? Step number 5, which is all of this is before we even start getting the inventory, getting the website, because there should be some pre-planning going on. So step number 5 is to plan your look. So step number 2 was to determine your brand. Step number 5 is to plan your look. These two should match. These two should match. If you need help on branding and your look, I offer coaching, but just stay with me for a second. Step number 5 is to plan your look. So what's the look you're going for with your inventory? What's the look you're going for your website? What's the look you're going for with your colors and your fonts? Plan that out ahead of time. Okay, and then step number 6 is to go ahead and buy your inventory. So there's so many sites to buy inventory. You can go to trade shows, you can go online, you can visit the fashion district. But right now, I don't know about y'all, but we're quarantined here in Texas. Some vendors are still shipping. My vendors that I've been buying from the last couple days have all been shipping out. Some of them have been delayed, but some of them have not been. If you're watching this after the coronavirus, this is not relevant to you, I'm sorry, but for those who are watching me now, some people are delayed, so look into that before placing an order. But go ahead and buy your inventory. There's so many places to buy inventory from. If you need help with that, check out the links down below for more resources on that. And let me say this real quick though. Number 6, buy inventory. But number 6, don't buy a vendor's list. Don't buy a vendor's list unless it's going to come with strategy. So people know that my first resource that I sold through like YouTube and stuff was my boutique business guide. It comes with a vendor's list, but it also has strategy on how to start your business, how to price your product, how to start buying your inventory, how to get on the inventory sites. So if you need help with that, check the link down below. But I'm urging you not to buy a $25, $50, $10 vendors list unless it comes with strategy, okay? Because mostly all the vendors are coming from the same place. Let me give you a little hint. If you're still here this long into the video, go to fashiongo.com, okay? Or fashiongo.net to get your inventory, okay? That's the little secret there. Okay, step number 7, this is gonna be a 2-part step. So start building your website. I recommend Shopify for all physical product business owners. I started on Squarespace, but I switched over to Shopify about a year later into my business, and it has just been so much easier to do, to sell, to set up, to all of that. So start on Shopify, but also in that same vein, as you are building your website, go ahead and start obtaining emails. You want to start collecting emails while you're in this building stage, because people are now interested. You can start to get them on your email list. Step number 8 is to take your pictures. Now, notice I said take your pictures. Whether you're going to be the model, you're going to find a model, whatever, but I highly recommend taking pictures besides having stock photos. Having stock photos is not going to be the best thing for your business, because it's going to start looking like you're running an AliExpress, eBay, vendor clothing store, and you really want to have credibility with your site as a new business owner, so you want to have your own pictures. Step number 9 is to get all your materials together. I mean your shipping materials. If you're going to have shipping labels, your marketing materials, are you going to have thank you cards, are you going to have hang tags, are you going to have poly mailers? You want to get all of that stuff. I'm going to link my Amazon store down below. You guys can find majority of your getting started kit as far as like materials for shipping and all of that. I also recommend Vistaprint for things like your marketing materials. You want to start to build brand awareness. You can decide how you package up your clothing. I have many videos on my site. I think not many. I have like 2 videos on my channel here where I show 2 different methods of shipping. I'll try to link those down below. My first method, I was real cutesy, you know, using the wrapping paper and the ribbon. That wasn't that cost effective, but it was cute in the beginning, so I did that, and it's cute, it's fun. So you can do that, but now because I get so many orders, I now use like the little plastic poly mailers and just have my hang tag showing. I have a video of that as well. So you can decide what your shipping method is going to be, and then do that thing, girl, and get all your materials, or guy, and go ahead and get all your materials together so you can start getting things together, okay? Because step number 10 is to start sharing your business. This is the time to start sharing behind the scenes, getting people excited, okay? And going ahead and sharing about your business. And as you're ready, go ahead and launch. And let me say this, don't strive for perfection. Don't strive for being perfect, because none of us are. You want to strive to do your absolute very best at that time, and then you want to go ahead and launch. The thing is, because the minute you launch, you're going to have another understanding of, oh, I should have did this instead of this. But you won't really know those little things to fix until you launch. So before you launch, you don't even know what you're doing, let's be honest, unless you have like a lot of experience already in retail, or unless you have gone to school for this, a lot of us, if you're like me, we're starting from just like a curiosity and a desire, right? So we don't have that much foundation on exactly what to do when it comes to running your business. So you have to start first and then do it to the best of your ability. Make sure your website's not just thrown together, girl, okay, or guy, and go ahead and launch your business. And then as you are launching, you'll be able to accurately see, what should I make some changes about now? I gave this analogy before, but you guys know I was a teacher for a few years before I started my business. And so the thing with my classroom is, my first year teaching, when I didn't know what was going on, I tried to get so many supplies. Like, I need to get this, I need to get that. Oh my gosh, so much stuff to get. And my second year teaching, I was like, you know what, girl, let me get the necessities. Let me set my classroom up for functionality. And then as the school year starts, I'll add on. And me doing that my second year teaching, I didn't waste a lot of money because I only got what was necessary to run my classroom effectively, right? I built on as I grew my room. And so same thing goes for your business. Get what you need, do the best of your ability, get some cute stuff for brand awareness, stickers, logos, all that stuff. But then a lot of it is going to be, as you're running your business, you'll see like, what else do I need in my business to be able to run it smoothly. And at this point, you have the steps. There's so many other things to do to start your boutique that I did not talk about in this video. So if you really need more hands-on assistance with opening your boutique, click the links down below. I have an accelerator starting in a few weeks, depending on when you're watching this video. I'll be taking 5 to 7 people together to teach them the effective way to turn their desires into a launched and profitable online boutique brand. So that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below for more videos like this. You guys see I'm consistent, okay, in May. So I will see you guys for my next video. Bye, bosses.